Let's say you're taking a nice walk in the countryside when you come across a bench. Beyond the bench is a rather unstable looking rope bridge. And beyond that, a cafe. Now, the question you want to ask yourself is, do I want a drink or do I just want to sit on the bench and enjoy the view? Of course, if you're happy with the bench, then there's nothing to do, right? Just sit down and chill. But if you really fancy a coffee and maybe some carrot cake, then you need to cross the bridge in order to reach your goal, your object, the cafe. Now, let's look at a verb like wait. Wait is one of those verbs that we sometimes use an object with and sometimes don't. Without an object, we can say things like, we're always waiting, or I'm not going to wait, or that's it, I'm sick of waiting. With an object, we can say things like, we're always waiting for Barry, or I'm not going to wait for a taxi in this rain, or I'm sick of waiting for this page to load. Did you notice how when we use wait with an object, we use the preposition for? But when we don't use an object, we just finish with wait. That's because with a verb like wait, if you want to use the object, then you have to use the preposition. Just like if you want to go to the cafe, then you have to use the bridge. The preposition bridge. No cafe, no bridge. No object, no preposition. That's why we don't say things like, do you mind waiting for? Or we didn't have time to wait for. If you do this, you're basically hanging out on a frankly unsafe looking rope bridge hundreds of meters above a river that probably has crocodiles in it. I've seen Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. I know what happens. My point? Yes, don't use the preposition bridge unless you need to. If you're happy with just wait, then just sit on the bench. If you want to use an object, cross the preposition bridge and go to the cafe. And get your coffee and get your carrot cake. But it isn't just wait that works like this. Lots of words use prepositions as a bridge to the object. They can be verbs, like they're waiting for the sun to come up. They can be nouns. This is a great example of government corruption. They can be adjectives. We're interested in selling the house. Or other elements of speech, like we've got a lot of salt. Why have we got so much salt? We can use all of these examples without objects. Then we just sit on the bench and we don't bother with the bridge. So we don't bother with the preposition. They're waiting. This is a great example. We're interested. We've got a lot. In these sentences, there's no need to cross the preposition bridge. We're sitting down on the bench, enjoying the view, and maybe not risking our lives. And that way, we can all avoid those crocodiles.